this is something that I've been looking forward to doing. So today is the day that I'm going to start the process. I hope most of you have already seen the Wish.com body armor. Well, today we're going to do some real armor. The Wish armor did not hold up to what it was advertised as, but I reached out to a few different companies. A few of the big brands messaged me back saying I had to be part of one of their testing programs. There would be loads of conditions to videoing and all this type of stuff for agreement. But Predator Armor reached out like, we'll send you a piece. We'll put a light coating on it. That way I can see the back face deformation a little easier. But I should be really surprised on the results. It's a level 3 plate, but I should be surprised on what it can hold up to. So today we're going to find out and see what real American-made steel armor is going to really take. So thank you to Predator Armor for sending it to me. There was no conditions on what I can do with it. They just said, hey, we'll send you one, and that's been that. So I like that. You know, I'm not kind of agreeing to lie about something or not do anything to it. We're just purely going to try and destroy it, see what it can really hold up to. I've got a load of different calibers I'm going to use and try, and I'm going to end, you know, I'm going to do some AP rounds. We'll see what it can take. So this should be a lot of fun. So let's find out what it can take. All right, we're going to start the test out. I was just thinking though, today I obviously can't use my left hand, which is actually my pistol shooting dominant hand. I shoot rifles right-handed, pistols left-handed. I was on a Instagram live chat with John Cresswell, which check the video out, check him out, John Cresswell UK. I was drinking a bang whilst filming that. So when I just was holding the Glock in my right, one-handed, unsupported, I've got caffeine shakes. So this is going to make for some interesting shooting. So you're going to have to bear with me. Anyone who wants to start putting in comments, oh, shaking and all this. I'm going, you know, with my non-dominant pistol shooting hand, which, yeah, I do practice shooting with, but I normally flip and then support and, you know, flip back and support. I don't always just shoot one-handed. If I do, I'm typically left. But, you know, I've been out now for a little bit. This is definitely going to be fun to make. I just couldn't wait any longer to start shooting this here in Ohio on this lovely day. You know, what else am I going to do? Easter Sunday, we're going to shoot. Let's get cracking. First, we're going to try 9mm out of a Glock 19. Two 9mm shots. Nothing, not a dent, zero back face deformation. But it's 9. I was expecting it to do exactly what it did. Going to try the 50 AE Bone Crushers out of a Desert Eagle. Well, that 50 obviously hit with a bit more punch than the 9. There is a very, very slight divot in there. I actually found some of the jacket, a little bit of the bullet fragment on the ground in front, but zero back face deformation from a 50. So, hey, it's good. Let's keep going. Now we're going to do a 500 out of a Smith & Wesson 500 with an 8-inch barrel. Let's go. Now that one packed a punch, 500 Magnum. Now, there is a very slight little divot in the front. Now there is more than the 50 AE, but it's barely there. On the back though, and I mean, you can't see it, but when you feel, you have to kind of stroke your hand over it to find the back face deformation on it. But still, it's not crazy. I bet it would have hurt though. Nice. Right there is the 500, and then this was the 50 AE. Let's move it up. Next, we're going to do a 223 out of this SIG M400. Let's see. first off, sorry to Predator Armor for having to shoot your logo up, but needs must. The round hit right here. Now, there's a little bit of the bullet, but nothing. On the back, no deformation at all with a 223. So what we're going to do is we are going to step it up and try a 5.56 out of the M400 steel core. Let's go. Next, we're going to try 5.56. We're going to do a green tip M855 steel core. Let's see what it does. Ooh, that hit harder. Let's go check it out. Now that one we hit right here. There is a divot in the front, as you can see here, but when you flip it over, just a very little bit. You can't really see it, but you can just feel it, that there is a bit of back face deformation with that. So let's step it up and see what we can hit it with next. Next, we're going to do 7.62 by 39 out of the Zastava. Woo, that one hit hard. Let's check it out. Now, that round, the 7.62 by 39 hit where the 50 AE hit. So there's a very slight, again, very slight little divot. And when you flip it over, you can really just about feel some back face deformation, but it's so minute. And you got to think, that hit where a 50 AE hit. So this is holding up really well. I am quite surprised that the amount of back face deformation isn't more than this. They did say so. Let's move it up. Now I'm going to do 7.62 by 51 M80 out of my Scar. Nice. Now the 308 hit right here. Now that's been the hardest hitting so far. There is a good divot in there. Now this is the best bit though. Even though there's a good divot, when you flip it over, yeah, there's some back face deformation, but it's not crazy. I've seen rounds on some people's armor way worse than this. Now I'm going to do something which you don't see people testing on body armor very often, but I think it's going to do some damage. Should definitely be fun. Let's go. Well, here it is, 8mm Mauser. Let's see what this does to this level 3 Predator armor plate. Let's go. Woo! That hit. Now, funnily enough, that smacked hard. You know, it pushed the plate way back, but it hasn't even done that much damage. Take a look. There's a slight indent here, and then when you flip it over, like barely anything, you can barely feel. Let's move it up. Next up, AP308 black tip. Let's see what this does. Now we've seen what the 308 did to that plate earlier. That's the biggest, hardest hitting so far. So I am really interested to see if this will punch its way through. Let's see. Whoa, that smacked. Now, it went through, but obviously this is not rated for 308 AP rounds. But, whoa, that didn't have smack. You saw the sparks come off it, but it definitely made it through. Now, it really hit. Now, like I say, it's not rated for that. We're at 15 yards, so pretty close. I'm going to take it back a bit. I'm going to say move it back 50 yards, and I'm going to try it again. Let's see if a 50-yard 308 AP will make it through. Now I'm going to do another one of the 308 AP rounds. I'm now at 50 yards. So we'll see how much damage this one does, see if it makes its way through or not. Let's give it a go. Ooh, that smacked again. Let's go. Now, Predator Armor said I would be surprised, and I am now surprised. The first AP 308 went through at 15 yards. So I went back to 50 to try another. But I just want to point out this one here is just an M80 round. I used it for sighting in the scar back at 50 yards. And then I went for another AP 308 and it stopped it. There is a big little, you know, when I say big, little, I know, but it's gone in. But this is the shocking bit. When you flip it over, there's not that much backface deformation there. Now, that was the M80 for sighting in. That was the other one earlier. But look at that. That's not that crazy. Not for the AP that, you know, we saw it go through. Look at that. You got to remember, this is only a level, you know, rated to level 3. I am surprised. Good job, Predator. Just goes to show, don't buy your armor on Wish. Buy American-made armor. Well, I'm going to finish today with one more test. One test that we did on the Wish.com armor was, is it stab proof? I think this one passes that test too. You're not going to get stabbed while wearing this. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go and come up with some ideas. I want to hear from you guys though, if there's anything you want me to test, if you want me to try something on it. I've got a couple more ideas I'm going to do. I'm going to film. I've just got to go get a few different goodies to try it on. I'll get that video made, but in the meantime, post some comments on, just give me some ideas, something you might want to see, you want me to test it, but there's definitely more coming with this Predator armor. So I was really surprised that what it managed to take, but I think we can hit it with a lot more and see if we can just eat our way through, see what it'll hold up against. So more to come. Thanks for watching.